Okay, and here we are, ringing that notification bell once again. We told you, we warned you, we're always putting new content in our YouTube channel. So, for today, I want to talk a little bit about this little deceiving book. It's very small, you probably can tell because the zoom is... Oh, it's not focusing. Okay, because the zoom is quite... I've increased it so it will take the whole... But you can see by the size of my hand that it's a small handy book. This is a first second book. So if you know first second, you know that they target a lot YA, young adults. I think you can say that this is mainly targeted for young adults, I would say. But I will also say that I'm not a young adult. I read it and I really loved it. I had seen an older guy than me saying great things about the book. And when I said it was deceiving, it was because of the cover. The cover really looks like almost a children's book. But it's not a children's book. It's a book you can read with your children if they're not too little, because there are some subjects here, well, that you might not find may not find adequate for children. Not me, but okay, anyone. Everyone has a different opinion, because it depicts not sexuality itself, but it does dwell a bit on gender, how should I say it? Well, there's a little boy that likes to that feels like a girl, actually. Transgender, that's what I was trying to say. He likes to polish his nails, he likes using skirts. Well, he likes girl things, he feels like a girl. And he ends up being our protagonist's best friend. So Snapdragon, it's actually the name of the girl, because in her family every female had to have a name of a flower. So it seems that Snapdragon is the name of a flower in English. I confess I don't know it. So she lives in a small town or village where it is said that there's a witch. It turns out that maybe the thing isn't quite like that. But she will very soon in the book meet this character that everyone is afraid of, and that is very secluded from the rest of the town. But Snap is very courageous. As you can see, she says, "I'm not afraid of you. You're lying," even though she is a bit scared. Well, she gets to meet this old lady, and while she's getting bullied by these guys, there's this little fellow here, Lou, which is the one that likes girl things. Well, he doesn't approve their behavior, and he tries to get closer to Snap, and he will in fact become a big friend of Snap. Snap enjoys, not to say loves, horror movies, and Lou tries to watch some with her. He says he likes them, but he's scared shitless of them. He has to cover his eyes and etc. But what is more explored here in the book is the growing relationship between Snapdragon and the supposed witch. It turns out that the supposed witch has a very peculiar job. She does. She picks up roadkills and she mounts up their skeletons carefully after having them. Well, she kind of buries them so the maggots can eat all the flesh out, and then she unburies the skeletons, and she sells them for a lot of money. Snapdragon, as being a weird kid as she is immediately drawn by this peculiar activity, and she wants to be her assistant, and that's what she becomes. And not also that, because they start getting along very, very fine. They're two very odd characters, but their relationship grows very intense. That's also because Snap's mom is always very absent. She works late shifts all the time, so she's constantly alone. Here she's watching horror movies with Lewis. And she's got this dog with one leg less because he had an accident, and it was the witch that took care of it. What you see in this book is, like I said, the growing of the relationship between Snapdragon and Lewis. Here you see him very proud of his painted nails, asking if Snap wants him to do her toenails. And also the growing relationship with the old witch, let's say. It turns out that this old witch has a very strict relationship to her family, but none of them suspects it until very late in the book. So there's a very interesting bond between them that they don't know that exists. And the book ends up with that bond being revived. There's some people getting reunited. And later in the book, you start seeing some magic. There's a lot of story and character building before you actually see any kind of sorcery or witchery happening. So in fact, the lady has some powers. Yeah, nothing of the extraordinary. She's not a black magic witch or something like that. But there are some things that she had told that deemed impossible, or that she was just trying to scare Snap, that actually are true. And so Snap will of course be delighted first by being able to see the ghosts of some of the roadkills, and then she of course wants to learn magic from the lady, from Jax, by the way, it's her name. So we get to see her trying to using her magic. This is the first moment where she can do something. She manages to throw some sparks, but that's just very late in the book, and it's not that much explored. It's not the core of the book. The core of the book is the humanity within the characters, their motives, their actions, the way they bond together, the resurgence of the ex, let's say, father, the ex-husband of her mother, that surfaces suddenly at the end of the story, bringing some drama here to the story. So it's all about, drama, happiness, friendship, weird relationships that actually work. Yeah, there's no murder, no mystery, nothing like that in here. So in that sense, this is really a all families book, but it's an excellent read. You can't help but to fall in love with Snapdragon because she's such a wild girl, so peculiar, so interesting in her uniqueness, and also Jax is a very distinct lady. And of course Leyh is super charming too. So I think that's it. It's a lovable book, made to appeal to our sensitive side, with a bit of magic. Yeah, that might turn off some people. I don't really like magic, but it didn't turn me off in this book. Maybe it would be better if it hadn't, but okay, that's just my opinion. So in the overall, this is a very good book that any adult can enjoy. I'm not saying it's excellent, but it's really damn good. Yeah, so that's it. That's our opinion. We've shared the artwork, we've shared our thoughts. So if you're interested, you can buy it at Deviant.fun.biz. If you just like to see these videos, then why not please like the video, or even better, subscribe our channel and hit the bell for notifications. If not, or apart from that, you can follow us on Facebook and Instagram also. Yeah, we just love hearing from you. So reach out to us via Messenger, Facebook, whatever, email. We love hearing from you. We love to hunt rarities. So if you're having trouble finding a book, just reach out to us. We won't charge you a single dime for that. We just do the hunting, and if we can find it, great for us, great for you. Otherwise, yeah, it's okay. We like actually doing those hunts, so it's not a hassle at all. So until our next video, stay healthy, and have excellent reads like I've been having, fortunately, this weekend at least, and lately I've had very good reading experience. Thank God. Okay, so I'm out in 3, 2, 1. Bye bye.